Ken Griffey Jr. might just be the greatest baseball player you've ever seen. What's up, everyone, and welcome back to my channel. If you love baseball and appreciate the legends who changed the game, you've come to the right place. Today, we're diving deep into one of the greatest baseball players to ever step foot on a diamond, none other than the kid, Ken Griffey Jr. Today, we're going to talk about why he holds the spot for our number 4 most influential black baseball player of all time. From his smooth swing to his iconic backwards hat, Ken Griffey Jr. wasn't just a baseball player, he was an icon. But what made him so impactful? Let's break it down right here. Ken Griffey Jr. was born in Donora, Pennsylvania in 1969. Growing up in a baseball family, he had the perfect teacher, his dad, Ken Griffey Sr., who was a successful MLB player for over a decade. Griffey Sr. didn't just pass down his love for the game, he actively molded Jr. into the player we know today. I mean, that's got to be the coolest thing ever. Growing up and your dad is in the MLB. Crazy stat, Ken Griffey Sr., throughout his whole MLB career, had 14 Hall of Fame teammates. And yes, that does include his own son, Ken Griffey Jr. Wow, imagine that. Your dad is in the MLB and you get to tag along with him every summer when school's out. Ken Griffey Jr. has said that he's had relationships with Stan Musial, every member of the Big Red Machine, and plenty more. The Griffeys will go on to play side by side in the same outfield, something that we did not see done for 34 years after that, when LeBron James and LeBron James Jr., or Bronny, shared the same court in 2024. Ken Griffey Jr. is one of my favorite players ever. I even copied his nickname, The Kid, and used it all throughout high school. So I've got to give you guys some inside information on Ken Griffey Jr. Let's listen to this interview on why Ken Griffey Jr. always wore his hat backwards.
When the Ken Griffey is at the home run derby and he's the most important person there, that's different for that sport.
I see.
You know what I'm saying? When he had the hat backwards.
You know
what I'm saying?
Yeah, but you know why I wore it backwards?
No, why'd you wear it backwards?
Because my dad had a fro.
Yeah.
And I had a little peanut head. And every time I put the hat on, it flapped in front of me. So I turned it around because I just wanted to wear my dad's hat. And once I did it, it just stuck. It wasn't like I was trying to make a fashion statement, try to be different. I just wanted to wear my dad's hat, the Cincinnati Red hat, in practice. Like when he went on the field, he always had 2 hats. I would always grab his backup hat.
Griffey Sr. was a true mentor. From a young age, he instilled in Jr. the importance of hard work, discipline, and understanding the game's nuances. But more than that, Sr. taught Jr. how to think like a baseball player. They'd spend hours together, not just practicing swings, or fielding ground balls, or catching fly balls, but analyzing opponents, studying pitching, and perfecting technique. This wasn't just about talent. This was about preparation.
After senior homers, we're high-fiving at home.
And it seems like Senior and Junior have done so many things as a first for father and son, but they haven't done a back-to-back home run trot yet.
3-0 pitch is hit deep into left center field, and Bishop will look up, and father and son have hit back-to-back home runs.
Yes, we've seen LeBron and his son play basketball together, but to do it at the major league level, I mean, everything has to go as planned, right? Ken Griffey Sr. has to have a long career. Ken Griffey Jr. has to get drafted out of high school, ends up having a short stint in the minors, ends up going to Seattle, where his dad isn't even on the team. Plays great in Seattle. His dad eventually gets traded over to Seattle, and boom. In the 1990s, Ken Griffey Jr. brought a style and flair that we had never seen on a baseball field. Jr. was a natural, terrorizing hitters with his defense,
Curving away, and Griffey back. He's up.
and terrorizing pitchers with his offense, all the while keeping a smile on his face consistently. His effortless power and impeccable fielding, and of course, the swagger, helped to change the image of what a baseball player could be. If you've watched all these videos, you've probably heard me say flair, swagger. And yes, everyone that I've mentioned so far has their own type of swagger, their own type of flair. They're all unique, right? But Ken Griffey Jr.'s was just different, you know? He was just so smooth at swinging the bat. He was so smooth out in the outfield. If he's not plagued by injuries, we could be looking at the all-time home run leader. But Griffey's influence went far beyond the field. He was a trailblazer for black athletes in the game, and his success opened the door for more African Americans to play in the MLB. Junior became a symbol of success for many young black athletes, and that's what really sets him apart as one of the most influential players in baseball history. Griffey's foundation, the Ken Griffey Jr. Family Foundation, has helped provide scholarships and sports opportunities for children across the country, particularly in areas where access to sports programs are limited. He also worked closely with the Boys and Girls Club of America, donating his time and resources to help young people get the mentorship and education they need to succeed in life. Now let's not forget the cultural impact. Griffey's influence extended far beyond baseball. His signature swing and iconic backwards hat made him one of the most recognizable athletes in the world. Baseball wasn't just a game. It was part of a cultural movement. And for black youth, Griffey was the face of baseball during an era when they needed a hero. So why is there a decline in African American baseball players today? Let's hear Junior speak on the subject.
With so many kids growing up and wanting to be like you that loved baseball, and now we look at the disparity between whether it's Latin players, white players, as compared to black or African American players, why do you think the game has changed so much as far as it's concerning the players and their origins or ethnicities?
Money. Football, basketball. What do you need? I need a football and a basketball.
You need a ball.
Baseball, I need a glove, I need a ball, and I need a bat. Those bats range from $300 to $600. A glove's gonna cost you $200. Baseball, it's gonna cost you $25. You know, then you gotta have shoes. And football, usually when you get to high school, you still are buying those things in high school. But when you go to football, you don't have that.
They give them to you.
Everything's given. Basketball, everything's given. When you get drafted, say you get drafted, where do you go in football? To the league. Where do you go in basketball? To the league.
Right.
Where do you go in baseball?
To the
Minor leagues.
Right.
So that's, you look at it when parents are like, if you're talking about black families trying to change generational wealth or just trying to change their standards right now, where are you gonna go? I'm gonna stick them in basketball. I'm gonna stick them in football until baseball comes around and figure out how can we help the kids that really wanna play.
Yo, what's up, my people? Let's take a quick pause in the video. I just want to take this time to say thank you for all the support everyone's given. Each and every one of you guys' likes and share are appreciated. Now let's get to one of the most interesting parts of these videos, the stats. 630 home runs, good enough to be 6th of all time and one of 7 players in the 600 home run club. 1,836 RBIs, a lifetime batting average of .284. Ken Griffey Jr. finished his career with 2,781 hits. Griffey was also the youngest player to ever hit 400 home runs at the age of 27. He is also the only player in MLB history to have hit 630 home runs and collected over 1,800 RBIs with a career batting average over .280. 13-time All-Star, 10-time Gold Glove winner for his exceptional defensive play in center field. 7 Silver Slugger Awards awarded to the best offensive player at each position. The 1997 AL MVP, where Junior hit .304 with 56 home runs, 147 RBIs, and one of the most memorable individual seasons in history. Junior was eventually inducted into the National Baseball Hall of Fame in 2016, with then a record of 99.3% of the vote.
Warning track, wall, and he got it,
Not bad, huh? He was also the first player to ever sign a $100 million contract, breaking the barriers for everyone. So crazy to think that just that long ago, people were getting excited over a $100 million contract when we got guys now that are in the $700 million contract range. So I'm trying to tell you guys, play some baseball. Like I said, this is one of my favorite players ever. I have all the facts. And you know what? I'm gonna give you guys a fun fact right here. So back then on Jackie Robinson Day, Ken Griffey Jr. asked to wear the number 42, right? He was the only person wearing 42. He was granted the permission by MLB. This started to become a continuous trend. Other players started to jump in as well. And now everyone wears the number 42 on Jackie Robinson Day. Hey, you gotta tip your cap to Ken Griffey Jr. for setting the trend. So there you have it. Ken Griffey Jr. is our number 4 most influential black baseball player of all time. With his skill, charisma, and impact, the game of baseball has been changed forever. But let's not forget the foundation that was laid by his father, Ken Griffey Sr. It's clear that Sr. didn't just teach Jr. how to play the game. He gave him the tools to become a cultural icon. Together, they created one of the most important legacies in sports history. And that's all the time I have today. But wait, before we leave, this is at the end of the video, but it's okay because we're gonna do it. We are going to tip our hats as a salute to the Negro Leagues for paving the way for African Americans today, and also for having and providing a platform for African Americans to play baseball during the segregation era. Truly, truly grateful. That is all the time I have today. My name is Andre Pettis Wilson. I'm always putting in work, and you should too. Make sure you guys like this video, subscribe to my channel, and go back and watch the rest of the videos. This is a great list. We just finished number 4, 3, 2, and that big number 1. We'll see you guys then. Peace.